All right, here we are in the Readathon. We're going to do a little quick update, and I'm here with a special guest. Guest, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Teddy Lavoie. I am the son of Rebecca Lavoie.
Yeah, and how would you describe your relationship or knowledge of the Karen Read case?
Exclusively whatever I've heard at the dinner table.
So, like, you're not a trial watcher.
Nope.
You're not somebody who knows who all the people are.
Nada.
You're not somebody who knows all the details of what the prosecution's presented, what the defense has presented. You don't know who Turtle Boy is.
Nope.
All right, so let me tell you what's going on as of today. As of today, the jury's been deliberating for 3 days. Not 3 full days, but 3 days nonetheless. In the middle of the day today, they came in with a note for the judge saying that they could not decide and they wanted to basically be a hung jury. She sent them out back and was like, no, you need to keep deliberating. They went home today without a verdict at all. So my question for you, Teddy, is, given your very limited knowledge of this case, just what you've heard, little bits and pieces here in the media and from us, if you were on this jury, just walked in right now with only what you know.
She's innocent.
Why?
There is so much evidence, or rather a lack of evidence, that the prosecution has. And all the evidence they do have is absolute bogus.
Like what?
I'm a big fan of the dude who came in to analyze the crime scene who had no understanding of physics whatsoever.
Yeah. That was Trooper Paul. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of all the cops who just so happened to all replace their phones right after it happened.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the one cop who lied on stand when the defense had found their phone in one trash can and the SSD card in another trash can.
Pretty much, yep.
There are too many details that are so cartoonishly covered up for this to be anything but her innocence.
So what do you think if there's holdouts on the jury, one or more holdouts who are like, nope, she did it. What do you think is going on in the minds of those people? I'm just curious about your opinion.
It's hard to say specifically, but I'd have to assume that they're much more law enforcement aligned people who want the law enforcement to be innocent, especially in a place close to Boston where the law enforcement has notoriously been shady, to say the least.
All right. Well, you heard it here. Somebody who barely knows anything about the case agrees that a hung jury, is what it is, but you barely know anything and you say Karen Read is?
Innocent.
Yeah, and as you know, Teddy, when this whole thing started, you may have heard me say she may have done it, but she shouldn't be on trial for it. I am now firmly in the camp of she didn't do it, having eyes and ears and seeing what I've seen. So you haven't even seen it all, and you think that.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for joining me on the Readathon, Teddy.
Of course.
Partners in Crime Media.
Check. Just talk.
Check.